Fifth reason, its location. So we're right here, Earth, and Mars is right there. So, well, as you can see, it's close enough to the sun so that we can still receive like the benefits of staying close to the sun. Well, like in a life-supporting galaxy, and also we're just far away enough to just give the next step to what's beyond our galaxy, right? So with a few more years of technology, once we get to Mars, it would be pretty easy to get past the asteroids belt and, well, get more research on space. Okay, sixth reason, it's home for mankind. So I know this sounds crazy, but up to now we're not completely sure of what's gonna happen to the sun, if it's gonna like explode, or if at some point the Earth is just going to like get hit by a meteorite or whatever. So it's actually a backup plan for humans. And well, you can see in this illustration how it would look like if at some point we colonized Mars. And well, we can always use this as a second home for humans. And finally, it's challenge for mankind. So we all know that to get to space in the first place, it was quite a challenge for the whole human race. And well, we had to get working pretty hard on like a lot of research, and well, it also brought nations together to work towards this goal, right? And it's a really, really good way to start off with a challenge that humankind sets itself, and well, go for it. Okay, now those are the main reasons why we should colonize Mars, right? But what about terraforming it? Because we can just go there and just colonize it, right? Just put a flag and be like, ooh, it's kind of like colonize. Like, that doesn't work that way, right? So, well, first of all, there's 6 billion people on Earth, and it's growing. So there will probably be a point in which we literally can't fit here anymore. And well, space, in this case Mars, it's an alternative solution, right? And we also have to take into account that in Mars, like, we have to adapt absolutely everything so that people can actually live there, right? Well, how do we get started with it? Well, we have to create a Martian greenhouse. Now, it's not exactly, when I say creating a Martian greenhouse, it's not necessarily something like this, like an actual greenhouse, but make Mars itself a complete greenhouse. So, well, basically the idea of behind a greenhouse is that you have, like, let's say that this could be the equivalent of the atmosphere, and all the heat concentrates. Like, I'm not an expert in this, but I'll try. So basically, all the heat is conserved inside this atmosphere, providing the support of life, right? And these would actually be what we have to do to create a Martian greenhouse. Like, literally make Mars, like the whole planet, a greenhouse. And well, this would take several hundred years probably to do, because we have to put, I don't know, maybe factories or some sort of device that creates this greenhouse gas, which is pretty much this layer. And so the temperature in Mars raises and supports life. And well, there's also another, well, apart from these greenhouse alternative, there's also these bacteria called Crocodiopsis, I think. So it's a bacteria that is found in several places here on Earth, like extreme temperatures and different humidity levels. And it's thought that with certain modifications, it could be sent to Mars and well, let it do some work for to adapt the soil to the conditions that humans would like it to be, right? And well, to end up with this presentation, I have an image got from National Geographic. Well, it's pretty much what they call the 1,000-year project for Mars terraforming. And well, you can see how it starts and how it will look like. Well, that's it. Do you have questions that I can answer now?
Yeah. I was just where did you get all those pictures? You had a lot of good pictures in there. Like every slide had some pretty good.
I was looking for the pictures for a while.
For a while.
Yeah, I went to Google Images and spent quite a while there.
They're all pretty good.
I just want to ask, of your 7 reasons to colonize Mars, what do you think is the most important reason?
What do I think is the most? I don't know. Okay, let me go back and I'll tell you. Okay, similarity to Earth. I don't know. Scientific secrets. Its diplomatic potential. Its economic value. Its location. Home for mankind. And its challenge for mankind. Well, I would probably go for the scientific approach. Like the scientific secrets that Mars holds, but just for like the short run, because it's obvious that as soon as we get to Mars, we're not gonna just colonize it or start like with the passenger project right away, right? We're gonna have to do some research, and well, this will bring a lot of insight to scientists on all the evolution of planets, as I was mentioning. So I think that's one of the most important reasons from a point of view. And then after that, like on the long run, it would be it's home for mankind, because like after all, when we finish, well, if we ever do finish the 1,000-year project or whatever you want to call it, well, it will actually be home for us. So that would be like the second.